Well, what a season that was. Was it worth the wait since 2019? I'd quite comfortably say that it was. With 10 hours worth of Joe, love, middle America, murders, Henry, love affairs, and an ending that I was screaming at the TV at, because in all honesty, it felt like the perfect climax to the season. I think it's safe to say that Season 3 took us on a turbulent journey. So, after the bombshell at the end of Season 3, what's to expect in Season 4? Will anybody be returning, and will another season even happen? Well, let's find out. Before I go ahead, make sure you go over to my Twitter, @BrainPilot_, and tweet me what show or movie you'd like me to review next. So without further ado, I'm BrainPilot, and here is You Season 4 What We Know. Just to let you know, this video will contain spoilers from the previous 3 seasons, so watch with caution. Will there be a Season 4? Well, much to my surprise, Netflix announced immediately after Season 3 was released that there was 100% going to be a 4th season of You. This was a surprise to me for a number of reasons. 1, because I thought Season 3 was actually going to be the final season. This was before watching it though. And 2, Netflix normally announces recommissions around 2 weeks after a show is finished, to gauge what the reception will be like. However, as Netflix has seen in the past how well this show does perform, they knew it was in safe hands. However, it being announced straight away was a surprise, but a pleasant surprise I must say. I'm glad they're going to be continuing the story even further, but I do hope that they stop the show at the right point. You is one of Netflix's gems, and there isn't really another show like it on the platform, so I'd rather the show go out on a bang with Joe getting his comeuppance, rather than it dragging out for another 3 or 4 seasons and it becoming repetitive. In terms of a release date, I would presume late 2022. This season was delayed for so long due to the pandemic grinding a lot of filming to a halt and productions being delayed across the board. A normal time frame is around a year to a year and a half, so I think it's safe to say that this time next year we'll be witnessing Season 4. What's going to happen in Season 4? Well, just like the end of Season 1, it looks as though Joe is in the clear, and somehow he managed to frame love for everything, and I mean everything, that happened in Season 3. All of the murders, the framing, and the awful activity that was occurring. So just like when Joe got off the plane in LA, he's done the same, but he's now in Paris with this new name, Mitch. The similarities are extremely clear. Instead of Will, he's now Mitch. The 3rd alias we've seen Joe take up. Will this be his final one? Who knows? He's clearly on the lookout for Marianne in Paris, as she teased earlier on in the season that it's her dream to run away and live out her days in Paris. Joe's gone international, and we've not seen him encounter authorities abroad, so I don't quite know how that will play out. I think it's safe to say that although Joe is presumed dead in the US, and is under the new name of Mitch, we will see his possessive nature and treasure hunt collecting behavior slip back into this new personality that he's adopted. He believes he's found the one in Marianne, but can he tame that until he actually finds her? I believe he'll probably act like that towards some other women that he lays his eyes upon in France. Will the whole new season be in Paris? Personally, I don't think so, but I struggle to see how he would get back into the US after faking his own death. One thing to remember, as we saw in the finale of Season 3, is that you can't outsmart Joe. And whatever he gets up to in Season 4, he'll be one step ahead of everyone in the show, but also us, the audience. I can't wait to see what will happen when Season 4 does get released. The cast. The cast is something that's always out of this world for this show. Although not all completely well known, the performances are second to none, and you really do buy into the characters that they're playing. So, who's likely to return for the new season of the show? It's safe to say that Penn Badgley will be returning as Joe in Season 4, as there would literally be no show without him. I would also say that Tati Gabrielle will be returning as Marianne in the new season. Joe's sole purpose for being in Paris is to find her. So if she doesn't appear in the new season, it would be a complete surprise to me. Although Love is dead, I would say that Victoria Pedretti will return in the new season in terms of appearing in flashbacks. We've seen this done with multiple characters in the past, and with Love being a huge part of Joe's story arc, I wouldn't put it past the creators to include her in Season 4. Other than that, I think it's safe to assume that none of the other characters will be making reappearances due to their arcs being rounded up in the final few moments in Season 3. I think we'll be introduced to a wide array of new cast members and characters as we are in every season, and they never let us down, so I can't wait to see who'll be cast. Unfortunately for now, that's all that's known about Season 4 of the show. I'm sure more information will get released in the coming weeks and months as Season 3 settles. Are you looking forward to Season 4? Leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time.